I appreciate that we've now reached the point in the game where Kou has stopped having lunch with his normal friends and is just hanging around the Scooby Gang for all of his free time now at school.
I mean, I don't blame him for taking the first opportunity to just, like, ditch Ryota. He could.
The red eyes are the things that really gets him. I mean, because, you know, he's definitely not staring at somebody with blue hair.
Or purple eyes. Wait, he himself has yellow eyes, too.
Well, I mean, that kind of is, like, a thing in just, like, general anime where, like, every eye color is valid for some reason except for red. Like, red always means, like, evil and dangerous. Oh great, Sora's found a new thing to torture Yuki with too now.
Anyway, now that we know that there's something weird going on with this gang of criminals who are capable of giving themselves superhuman strength, among other feats, we should probably investigate that, because we're excellent and qualified.
No one else in this game seems to be, so fuck it, let the Scoobies handle it. Although, actually, no, I'm wrong. Toa is probably qualified to both investigate and handle this. Toa would have this shit wrapped up in, like, an afternoon tops.
Probably.
He's got, what, 3 weeks on the rest of them, at best?
Look, obviously that makes him a pro.
3 weeks is good enough to, you know, make a seniority.
Unfortunately, we are unable to stick Sora and Yuki together, so we'll take the nerd with us.
That would have seemed like the obvious pairing, because, like, you've got Asuka and Kou for basically a team surly, miserable bastard, and then, like, Sora and Yuki together, but, yeah, I guess, Sora and Asuka have kind of proven their ability to work together pretty well, so yeah, just stick them together and let them have at it, and just, we need to just keep Yuki under, like, watchful, mindful control or whatever.
Yeah, and Kou seems like he'd be a better option for keeping him in line than Asuka.
Would he?
Asuka would just ditch him at the first opportunity. Like, Sora's probably the one best suited to keeping him in check out of everyone here.
Yeah, I'm not saying Kou was the best option, just better than Asuka.
So, like, yeah, Yuki says, like, oh, you got a genius on your team, what could possibly go wrong? I was expecting it to just smash cut to, like, them in prison or something.
Either that, or just, like, Kou, like, slamming him up against the wall and be like, shut up. Anyway, before we head off to Brick Alley, we're gonna make the rounds and just hit a couple of folks who have something that's relevant to say.
Please tell me there's an option to drag Yuki in front of Ryota and just throw him under the bus and go like, hey, this is the guy who's responsible for your traffic accident.
I mean, we can, but Ryota doesn't really have anything to say about that. Wow, Yuki, do you think the guy who keeps showing up to interrupt Blaze, and they're all clearly afraid of, might have something to do with Blaze?
Nah, that's gotta be a coincidence.
I mean, he did say he was the brains of this operation, so I'm glad he picked up on that one pretty quick.
She'd just dunk him in the pool, wouldn't she?
I was gonna say, I wouldn't put it past Saki to basically, like, clock a student for no reason. Of fucking course you would, you little narc.
How many people witnessed that but didn't do anything?
Also, you could kind of see into the vending machine and they clearly had something that almost said Dr. Pepper in there.
I'll have to take a second look at that the next time I play. See if we can figure out which knockoff Dr. Pepper they have.
They had something that was clearly trying to be Sprite and something that was clearly trying to be Dr. Pepper, at the very least, in, like, the final row there.
Yeah, it's complicated, Yuki. She has friends. I know it's something you wouldn't understand.
I mean, she's also got fans, too, so... I don't know. Like, at this point, like, literally, like, the list of people who have gotten harassed by Blaze is just Asuka, June, and Rion, so, you know, there's probably not that much legwork gonna be involved in it, but we'll see. Here, I brought your stupid brother back. Take care of him for a second.
You know, as we all know, delinquents just love art fairs.
Hey, you don't know what they go do when they're not, you know, busy harassing people.
They probably got, like, at least one member who's, like, some weird art connoisseur and, like, that's his thing. They're really building this tower up an awful lot over the course of the plot. I wonder if it's going to be important at any point. So I'm assuming that scene plays out a tiny bit differently if you bring Sora in here instead of Yuki?
Yeah, obviously she doesn't remark about how, oh, I'm so glad you're friends with my brother, keep him safe, yada yada yada, if you don't have Yuki here. Anyway, I'm sure these are actual paintings, but I have no idea what they are.
Yeah, I bet he fucking does.
Yeah, did he give us a good review because he actually liked our work, or because, you know...
Well, I'm glad all of her shady contacts finally paid dividends.
It was only a matter of time.
I mean, I don't know how much that's a shady contact thing, considering this whole fight happened, like, literally right outside her front door.
That too, but she has enough pull to, like, learn the leader's name.
What? なんだ、また君なんだ。昨日もいたけど、この辺りに用でもあるの？って。あ、はじめまして。それじゃあ、私はこれで。 またその話？私忙しいんだけど、これからそのわかった。あいつらに絡まれた場所だけど、多分蓬莱町からだと思う。声をかけられたのは駅前なんだけど、その前あたりからつけられてたのは感じてたし。そうね。最近そこそこ見かける感じ。なんでもお気に入りのダンスクラブがあるらしいけど。まあ昨日助けてもらった借りもあるし何を調べてるのか知らないけど、せいぜい感謝しなさいよね。
A fucking Gen? Really, Kou?
カラオケよカラオケ。歌の練習を思いっきりしたくて一人カラオケしてるだけだってば。いかがわしい場所なんか断じて言ってないんだからね。
Please tell me he stops banging that drum at some point.
なんで君と話してるといつも時間がないんだった。
Yeah, I don't know why Kou is suddenly so obsessed with Rion's reputation, but it's not a great look. I think it mostly stops after this.
Yuuki, meanwhile, is just taking a moment to smugly appreciate the fact that for once he's not the biggest shithead in any given situation.
Anyway, yes, they were very close. That's definitely what that scene was.
I mean, how much human contact do you think Yuki's seen up till this point?
His social circle is literally, like, 4 people, and one of them is his goddamn sister.
It's 5 now. 5.
Oh, right. Rion.
See, he is expanding his horizons as we speak, Crow.